Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to see how to select files and download using a quick action with the help of Lightning Aura component in Salesforce. I'm going to create a Lightning Aura component and I will be calling an Apex class where it will pull all the files related to that record and then it will display it using the Lightning Aura component. In the Lightning Aura component, I'm using Lightning data table where the users can select the files they want to download. Once they select the files and if they click download, it will download those files alone. So we are going to see how to give selection for the users to download only the selected files using quick action and Lightning Aura component. I'm using this Lightning Aura component where I'm using Lightning force Lightning quick action so that this particular Lightning Aura component can be added as a quick action. Next I'm implementing force has record ID so that it will have the current record ID. For example, for this demo, I'm going to add this on a work order quick action. So I will be creating a quick action on the work order object and then I will be adding it on the page layout. So this will pass the work order record ID to this record ID attribute. Next I'm having an attribute of type list, files list. It will be displaying the list of files. Columns, since I'm using data table, I'm using this attribute to store the columns. I have another attribute called selected file IDs. As the users selected, I will be getting all the selected files IDs here in this variable and then I will be downloading it. Next I'm using Lightning navigation tag. We will see that in the JavaScript. Next I'm having Lightning Aura handler, the init, so which will fire when the component is loaded. So I'm calling fetch files method. In the fetch files method, I'm setting the columns as label as name, field name as document name. So from my Apex controller, I should get document name so that it can display the file name. Next, I'm using I'm calling Apex class mass download files controller. From there, I'm calling fetch related files method. It has a parameter str record. When the Apex execution completes, the callback will be called and then it will assign the files list variable with the return value. In the Apex class, in the fetch related files method, once the record ID is passed, I have a wrapper class where it will have document ID and document name. This document ID and document name is fetched from document content link. I'm using the document ID as content document dot latest published version ID, and for the name I'm using content document dot title. In order to get all the related files for that record, I'm using where linked entity ID equal to the record ID that is passed, and I'm constructing the wrapper here and then I'm adding it to the list wrapper list files wrapper variable and then I'm returning it. So the returned values from this particular Apex class will be document ID and the document name. Document ID is content document dot latest published version ID and the document name will be content document dot title. Okay. Next I have a lightning card and inside my lightning card I have lightning data table where I will be displaying all the files. Key field I'm using document ID because in my Apex class this will be the API name. And next whenever there is a row selection I'm calling get selected name. In the get selected name using event.get parameters.selected rows, I'm iterating those rows and then I am adding it to the selected IDs variable using the JavaScript array push method, and then finally I'm using component.set method, and then I'm passing all the values to this selected file IDs variable. Next, I have used aura set attribute equal to footer for my lightning card. So in the footer, it will display this lightning button where it will display download selected files, and I have put some SLDS and variant I have set as brand. When this button is clicked, download files method will be called. In the download files method, first I am using my navigation service. So using the component.find of nav service, so it will get the lightning navigation. Next, in order to download the file in Salesforce, I am constructing this URL /sfc /servlet.shepherd/version/download. Here I have to pass the record ID so that it will download. So I'm getting the selected files as a variable, and then I'm getting all the selected file IDs. So whenever they select multiple files, it will have all the content document IDs in this selected file IDs. So I'm iterating all those IDs, and then at the end of this files download URL, this variable, I'm adding the uh, content document ID. So if I select 5 files, then at the end of this URL, it will have /ID /ID like that. It will have 5 IDs. I'm constructing a page reference, type as standard underscore web page, attributes the URL. Using the navigation service, I'm navigating to the page reference, so it will open this particular URL in a new tab, and then it will download the file, and then it will automatically close it. Using a simple toast method, I'm just displaying that the files download as the title, type is success, mode is sticky, and then it will say a message saying that files downloaded successfully when this show toast.fire method is called. So let's see this as an example. So I have created a quick action called mass files download using the selected file download aura component, which we talked about now. And I have added this particular quick action on my page layout. Since I'm using feed tracking on my work order, so it will be displaying it here. So I can select any one image or a file, or I can select both, and then if I click download, it will download the file, and then it will show a toast to us. Please check the video description. In the video description, I have shared my blog post. Using the blog post, you should be able to get the sample code which we referenced in this video. You will be able to get both the Lightning component code and as well as the Apex class for reference. I hope it was helpful. Thank you for watching.